Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more Magic Duels, and in story mode we are here with some more Eldritch Moon. And we're going into the second part of Tamio's part of things, or at least I believe so. So shall we go to where we believe Tamio has gone before? Nope, totally forgot this part. Looks like we're going where all the Planeswalkers have gone before their paths fully converge for the big fight against Emrakul, which is going to be awesome. But for this one, the Necromancer, Liliana Vess, sees as intruders shatter the placid calm of her manor. The invading werewolves should know better than to dare fight their way onto the powerful mage's premises. But these werewolves are different, unnaturally reckless, stronger, and hideously deformed. Liliana quietly promises swift vengeance upon whatever has brought them here. In other words, this is where she kind of swears vengeance against any force that's done this to her. So, hence why she will be going up against Emrakul as well, at least in the story. Opening hand, Wailing Ghoul. I don't remember this one. When Wailing Ghoul enters the battlefield, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Ooh, that I don't like those abilities. It's for a decent blocker, but still. Then again, it might no. Haunted Dead's just a lot better. Haunted Dead is a lot better, so maybe. This is a weird hand. I'm not sure if I want to go with it. I mean, I can, sort of. Well, then again, I would be able to bring back a creature with Gravedigger if I put one or more in with Wailing Ghouls. I might be able to do this. This is just a very weird hand. I'll go with it. I mean, I'm playing first anyhow. That gives me a bit of a leg up on getting my mana sources out. Because I'm playing as Liliana Vess, I'll be doing lots of swamps for black mana. So let's hope I keep rolling more. Because I'm going to need some to make up for... Okay, thank you. I was going to say, I was going to need to have at least 4 so that I could actually play that Gravedigger later. See, what do we got in the grave? Noosegraph Mob. Okay, whenever whenever it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with 5+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever a player casts a spell, remove a +1/+1 counter from Noosegraph Mob. If you do, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So it's Noosegraph Mob is basically a slow extra zombies card. It starts big, but as soon as you start playing other spells, or even they do, it starts counting down. But you get more zombies, so weird trade. Timberpack Wolf is +1/+1 for each other creature you control named Timberpack Wolf. So we got some wolves incoming. Of course, we kind of could see that from the strange werewolf horrors that we're facing. Okay. This could get a little wild. If I play this, then I'd have to sacrifice that. But right now I can block the Timberpack Wolf for me. I'm thinking about it. I might bide a turn and use this later. Yeah, I'll see what else they play. So I'll use that as a blocker this time. Because I'd rather be able to sacrifice on a turn that I can attack with something. Conduit of Storms. Whenever Conduit of Storms attacks, add 1 red to your mana pool at the beginning of your next main phase this turn. Pay 3 generic and 2 red, transform Conduit of Storms, which transforms to Conduit of Emrakul, which whenever it attacks, you get 2 mana to your mana pool at the beginning of your next main phase. And it's a 5/4, so that's going to be hefty. Okay, this is the time it'd be good for a forced sacrifice. Because maybe they'll let that go. Not sure if they will. But let's see here, because I'm willing to... Okay. Well, that's a good blocker. Might actually let it sacrifice itself so I can block better. Because this is a good attacker, but I'm not going to get into clean hit anytime soon. I'll let it sacrifice itself. Also, I can play Gravedigger to attack with it later. And if I do that, I might get to bear down a bit on their creatures. They did it just for the mana. I see where they're going with that. Because they will be able to transform it then. Nope. Vilden Pack Outcast. Trample, and if you pay 1 red, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Pay 5 generic and 2 red, transform Vilden Pack Outcast. And it goes into the wrong button. Drone Pack Kindred, which has trample, and pay 1 generic mana, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's a 5/7, so there's some pretty big things in here. I don't have any instant kill cards right now. Just usually a strong suit of Liliana's. This could help, especially when it's cheap to put out, because all zombies I control will have Menace from then on, so that might help. You can get more zombies doing some other things too. So let's start this up. So Gravedigger. I think I'm actually going to take back this Fleshbag Marauder. Okay. Can attack with the Wailing Ghoul, but and I will get through because Menace, but I think I'd rather use it to block because we got some heavy hitters coming in through here. And I want to reduce some of that damage if I can at this stage of things. Let me see, that thing, well, actually, I might actually block with both. Nope, that won't be enough to kill that one. Some of the trample damage will come through anyhow. This will be horribly unwise, but I want to see if I can make the kill. Oh, that one's powered up. It's gonna hurt a bit more, but at least less than overall would have been. And I got rid of one that would otherwise transform later. I still have this one surviving. That's impressive. Another one of those. Houston, we have a problem. Can I make a miraculous comeback? I really don't know in this case. Okay, play this, please. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sack that, so that slows that down a bit. I'd probably lose it anyhow if I block next turn. If I can play my Haunted Dead, then I'll be able to kind of start getting some flying going. That would help. I mean, sort of. Yeah, this is gonna be a wild one if it even works. So I think I needed some very different things in my opening hand. They have several of these, and they're very problematic. I apparently really needed a lot of kill cards. Okay, playing Haunted Dead. So I get myself a spirit creature because that's one of its special abilities, is when it comes into play you get a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. And if you pay 1 generic and 1 black and discard 2 cards, you can return Haunted Dead from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So you can keep getting some spirit cards. This deck though, it's very sacrificial. I can also at a decent price, or a fairly heavy price, I can exile cards from my graveyard to get more zombie creature tokens, but I don't know if that's going to be a wise idea. They can't block that. But I'm going to have a hefty time trying to take out some other creatures. So this is going to get a little rough. Yeah. I don't have much of a choice but to try to block heavily. Will it be enough? Yeah, the one that's not blocked, Darn Lips, is not the one that's not blocked is going to hit me extra heavy. Yeah, I totally forgot how hard this mission was, because I think before I did get a lot of good cards in my opener. At least enough to maintain momentum. Tangleclaw Werewolf. Tangleclaw Werewolf can block an additional creature each combat, and can be transformed to Fibrous Entangler, which has Vigilance and must be blocked if able, and can block an additional creature each combat itself. So it's a 4/6. So there's some pretty big cases of green being large and in charge again. Well, this time aimed at me. Okay, we have a Gravedigger. Cruel Revival. That's what I really needed. I knew there was some instant kills around here. See, it has a couple points, so I might be able to... Ooh. Let me look at this. If I use my Fleshbag Marauder, I will cause at least one of those to go away. I might do it that way. This is a little bit of an experiment. So let's see here. Okay. I cut things down a bit. But, my zombies have Menace. However, they only have just enough to take it out on a Retributive Strike, so I might wait and see if I can block more of that. Again, they might go for... Yeah, they're going for full transform. Must be blocked if able. Okay. I don't have enough to take it out, though. So this Wailing Ghoul is going down. Okay, I need some zombies, so I'm gonna go ahead and exile one of those. So I'm paying it. Newscraft Mob is something that I might have thought was okay, but I just don't think so. I think this is gonna be the better way to do it. I'm gonna try to peck here. Then I'm gonna try to do a block kill on that. As I don't really have a choice. It has to be blocked. And I think I have enough points to do it. I can finish it off. Ah. But if it doesn't attack, it doesn't have to be blocked, and they saw that coming. They got another one. Another Timber Pack Wolf. Glad I got rid of the earlier one, or they would have kept powering each other up. Rancid Rats. Oh. Oh boy. This one's actually kind of nice. Skulk and Death Touch. Can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, and any amount of damage it deals to a creature is enough to kill it. So, yeah. And it counts as a zombie, so now it also has menace. Okay, that's just beautiful. Is there anything I'd like to exile? I mean, the Grave Diggers would be nice if I got even more of them to revive each other. 'Cause that's an old classic, but I don't think it's happening this time. I mean, maybe. I don't know how many copies of that are in this. And I may have menace, but I can't overwhelm 3 of them that way. Okay, I think I'm going to attack with zombies. And take this out. It's gonna survive. They transformed it. So I was gonna do something, but that does drain their ability to do anything at the end of turn otherwise. This is definitely not going well. Crypt Breaker. Pay 1 generic and 1 black, tap it, discard a card, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Tap 3 untapped zombies you control, you draw 1 card, but you also lose 1 life. I wouldn't mind if this thing just blocked for me. All of them have greater power, so I can use Rancid Rats. Only I had a good black power-up. But I don't think so. Let's take that out. Okay, need to block a lot, but it looks like it's about at the end because I don't think I'll be able to stop them all. It chipped away a little progress, but not happening. Another conduit of storms. I'm gonna just activate this, thank you. Ruthless Disposal. As additional cost to cast Ruthless Disposal, discard a card and sacrifice a creature. 2 target creatures each get -13/-13 until end of turn. That could be useful. I can't play it right now, but I might be able to later. Because you would be a very good candidate for being a better zombie. So I'm trying to reinforce here. Okay, I have to do very defensive things right now. Okay, I think I'm about to have some very wicked things happen. Yeah, getting my zombies throttled. They didn't play anything extra. I am sort of surprised. Do I want to do Cruel Revival, or do I want to... You know, I might be able to pull off both and save that other one for a big turnaround. So, yeah, okay, Cruel Revival. I'll be able to pick out a zombie. Choose a creature to destroy. You go away. You come back because I can force them to sacrifice yet another. Okay, so they're gonna be wide open. This is a slow-going thing, but it's working. I mean, this is a weird turnaround for me. Oh my gosh. But they have a lot of mana, and so do I. They didn't have anything to use. I'm surprised. Okay, I do have two of those. That's nice to know. Is there anything more I'd like to sack, though? Well, there's a Wailing Ghoul. They aren't exactly that big of a deal. So I will let the Wailing Ghoul go out in favor of more zombie. I'll go on the attack, strike again. I'm very gradually pulling back, which is really amazing, actually. Because that was a pretty deep hole I was in. Pretty deep. Thornhide Wolves. It's a 4/5, and that's it. It's just a 4/5 green wolf creature. We're going back to basic green creatures are big territory. Diregraph Colossus. Whenever it enters the battlefield, it enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each zombie card in your graveyard. Whenever you cast a zombie spell, put a 2/2 zombie creature token onto the battlefield. You have 3 zombie cards in your graveyard. Okay, I know I disposed of some, but it admittedly was totally worth it, and apparently Interment of Doom is playing Jurassic World Evolution. Let's see, how much will I have left? Okay, this is actually fairly cheap for what it does. So I am going to... I will do this. I'll discard a card, sacrifice a creature. No, I don't want to do that yet. That I'd rather use my Fleshbag Marauder. Because that way I can force it to get sacked and hit that, and this will go into my graveyard. So that goes away. And now I get to cast this Diregraph Colossus, which is a big zombie giant. And now it's a 6/6. Would you look at that? If they don't keep up now, I am going to crush them flatter than a pancake. Because that thing is huge. Of course, what would be really nice if I got another instant kill card. Please, can we have some of that classic black mana action going there? With the watch creatures die sort of thing. Oh, they did not. Oh, they did not have anything there. Well, Gavany Unhallowed. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Gavany Unhallowed. Yeah, I'm putting this out right now. Getting myself yet another zombie card. Although apparently it comes into play tapped. And I'm gonna finish this because this has been a very weird yet awesome comeback. Like I I did not believe that that was gonna happen. I really thought I was gonna have to do a reset, but hey, I got a victory, and I don't give up until I know that there's no way out. It looks like they had nothing else up their sleeve because they're getting crushed. So I guess that's it for this mission. Zombie Stomp for the final blow. Zombie Giant Stomp for the final blow. Classic. But yeah, Liliana is getting her revenge. Yes, quest in progress, just for casting instants and sorceries. And now she's seeing something looming out in the distance, so it seems the Planeswalkers are converging as they see Imrukul going by. Outside her manor, Liliana spies Imrukul drifting slowly toward the town of Thraben. Madness whirling in the Titan's wake, Liliana resolutely raises an army of zombies to march with her. She will not allow this offense to go unpunished. She's like, okay, you interrupted my time in my manor, so I'm gonna go and stomp you with the power of an endless army of undead. So she's like, this is what a necromancer can do when they're mad. So Imrukul will have lots and lots and lots of zombies to deal with very soon. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody, and remember, Friday Night Magic.